Hey guys, what is going on? It is Mickey Momo 97 and we're back for a mod spotlight. Now, I don't know if I've ever done one of these, if I have ever, and if I have, it's been a long time. But today we're going to be reviewing the Intercontinental Ballistics Missile mod. Now, this mod is rather extensive. As you can see here, this is just, this right here, from this beginning of this green clear over to here, those are just the explosives. And these are like the missile racks and everything else. So we're not going to, since this is such an extensive mod, we will not be going into complete detail, such as crafting recipes and such. But if you do want the crafting recipes and a little bit more detail on what each missile does, I'll be putting this into the description so you can go ahead and click on it. Now this basically right here has all of the here, I'll just make it full screen here. Now this right here has all of these different things here, and it's got your tier 1 explosives, and if you click on one, it'll take you into like basically it'll give you an overview of the type of explosive here, and then it'll give you the crafting recipe and the outcome. So shrapnel explosives, let's say, is arrows and a thing of TNT. So a lot of these are really simple to make, but this one's a chemical explosive, and yeah, they'll go all the way up to a couple of the tier 4 explosives, and then it'll have some video demos of what actually happens. So a lot of these are pretty extensive, and then it'll go down to machines here, the different types of machines, and you can go and play around on this here, and it's also got the downloads. Now what I used was an automatic installer, which made this a lot easier on me, because I cannot install some mods worth of crap. So I'll go ahead and put that in the description as well, so you guys can check it out. Without further ado, let's get moving on here. So basically, all of these are based out of a few different ores here. So this is a sulfur ore. Now, I'm just gonna do a quick reference here to sulfur and gold. Let me find some gold ore here. Okay, so this is gold ore. Okay, really kind of, it's gold ore. Now here's sulfur. Now sulfur, it's gonna be really hard to distinguish these in the mine, but okay, there we go. So you'll be able to tell the difference though after you mine it. So let's go ahead and whip out a diamond pickaxe here and change our game mode. So this is gold. It'll drop normal gold ore, but this is sulfur. So it'll drop between, I just got 5 here, but I'm pretty sure it'll drop between 5 and blankety blank. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't do a whole lot of research on this mod. I don't know why. I guess it's just because it would take so long. But that's basically your sulfur and your gold. That's how you'll be able to tell the difference. There, let's go ahead and change back here. And here's your. Then the second thing here is your. No, before I go into any of these, I'm gonna go back here too. So this is your universal electricity mod, which you're gonna need for almost anything in here. You'll have your copper and tin ore. Now, many of you may be thinking, "Holy crap! Some of this is in Technic Pack." Indeed, it is. Things like oil here, the coal generators, battery boxes. Some of this stuff is, some of it isn't. I'm pretty sure that it's just mostly IC2 and things like that. But you'll have your copper and tin ores, copper wire, oil, coal generator, battery box, electric furnace. This is your sulfur dust and poison powder. I already showed you the sulfur dust, but here's your poison powder. The antidote, not really sure what that's used for. I'm pretty sure it's just to cure poison. Here's your missiles. You have your attractive missile, fragmentation, contagious, sonic, breaching, rejuvenation, thermobaric, nuclear, which is the most fun, EMP missile, conflagration missile module, anti-ballistic, cluster, nuclear cluster, homing, shrapnel, conventional, incendiary, chemical, anvil, and repulsive. Here's your tool. Now these are just all the different types of missiles. So your tools here are your explosive diffuser, radar gun, remote detonator, laser designator, signal disruptor, tracker, and your universal wrench. Now the wrench is used to adjust the the damage of these missiles, but every time I tried it, I just crashed. So I'm not gonna really try that again. Okay, so now we're gonna go into your different types of grenades. Now, not all of this is universal electricity. I realize that, but I just kind of had to, get it all done because from about here clear down to here is all your items. So understand that at least. So you have your conventional grenade, your basic frag, shrapnel, incendiary, chemical, anvil, repulsive, and attractive. Your bullets, which will go inside the railgun right over there, are your conventional and your antimatter. Miscellaneous is kind of the stuff I didn't really have a chest for. But you have your copper, tin, steel, bronze ingots, steel and bronze dust, basic circuits, advanced circuits, and elite circuits, steel, bronze, copper, and tin plates, oil bucket, and a motor. And your minecarts, sure, look like normal minecarts, hover over them. Explosive minecarts, shrapnel minecarts, incendiary, chemical, anvil, repulsive, attractive, fragmentation, contagious, sonic, breaching, rejuvenation, and thermobaric. So that's just like all of that smaller stuff. So let's just go back over here. Okay. So we've already talked about the sulfur ore. So this is the glass pressure plate. You can't even see it, but I'll make sure that you can. So let's go ahead and run a little bit of redstone off of it, shall we? I don't know why this doesn't work with redstone, but it makes me kind of mad. But it's there. So I'll just do, since redstone doesn't seem to want to work today. There's a normal block outline in the pressure plate, and there it is inside my inventory. You have and here's the different types of explosives. So many. I'll be doing a separate video showing what each one of these does, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it all in this one. This world will be completely toast. So we have your condensed explosives, shrapnel, incendiary, chemical, anvil, repulsive, attractive, fragmentation, contagious, sonic, breaching, rejuvenation, thermobaric, nuclear, EMP, conflagration, endothermic, anti-gravitational, ender, explosives, antimatter, and red matter. Now these two right here, these are tier 4. Here's your S-mine. I'm not really sure what it does, because I can't seem to detonate it, even though I don't really want to. Here's your launcher platform T1. Tier 1 is what T1 stands for, T2, T3, etc. You'll place your missile in here, and I'll do a little quick example here. We'll just do a conventional missile. There you go. And that's what it looks like when you have a missile in there. And as you notice, it kind of disappears when you look at certain places or when you look down. So I'm going to take that out. Here's your platform tier 2. And there's the missile. Kind of small, I know, right? We're going to go ahead and take that out, because I don't want to accidentally detonate one of these. And here's your tier 3 missile launcher platform. Here's your, and you have 3 types of control panels. You have your tier 1. Yeah, it's just kind of really basic. It's set to detonate where I'm currently standing, which is why I didn't want to set any of these off. Here's your tier 2, which will allow your air detonation. So at, like, let's say Y50, it'll explode. And here's tier 3. This will allow you to do remote detonations. As you can see here, frequency. And I don't know if these are really for anything. I think that these are just for the crafting of those. Oops. My bad. There we go. And such like that. Now, we're going to go to the other things in here, which is the radar station, which is really what it says it is. It's a radar station. EMP tower. Railguns. Yeah. Cruise launcher. Put your missile in here. And it'll point at whichever direction you want it to. Let's go and take that out. No accidents. Proximity detectors basically detect anything, targets between all players or mobs. Your glass button, which you can see a little bit easier here. It turns out that they're only like a one click according to my graphics here. So here's it all the way out. Push it once and it doesn't come back out. So, and then you have your three types of spikes. You have your normal spikes. Let's see if I can do this without dying. Oops. Spikes. Which seem to do a little bit less than half hour damage. Poison spikes, which obviously induce poison. And lastly, flaming spikes. Walk over them and catch on fire. Wow, so self-explanatory. Alrighty, let's turn back into creative here. So that's basically all this, all the equipment within this mod. Gosh darn it. That's basically all the equipment within this mod. The different types of explosives. So if you want to see what most of these do, go ahead and click on my on another video. I think I have it hooked in an annotation to see what each one of these actually does. And I'm repeating myself so many times, and it's annoying the crap out of me. Probably you too. But so go ahead and click on that video. Be sure to leave a like, rate this video, and comment. Go ahead and share it, pass it around, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we test out what this stuff does. See you next time.